You didn't even know that an O with a cross through it means zero.
Whatever.
You didn't.
Whatever.
You didn't know that.
Well, now I see it.
But why would they do that?
I don't know. Ask Roadcaster.
Because we're cool millennials.
Yeah, I'm sure Roadcaster. It's an Australian company.
We'll use a zero instead of an O. That's cool.
Well, I'll be you now. Welcome to another episode of Bold Chat. Thank you so much for joining us. The listener, the theme. I mean, at this point, you guys already know what it sounds like, so I don't really know why we play it.
Where's the other one?
You never sent it.
Shouldn't have to.
Yes, you should.
Today is Wednesday, March 2nd. Welcome to March, Andrew.
Hi.
And you actually got 2 Bold Chats this week because...
I forgot to upload it last week.
And there we go. So...
That was my fault.
Yeah, but it's because you woke up and only had your coffee maker, and that's why. Now you know how people felt on Wednesday when it wasn't there.
I
think you did it on purpose because of that conversation. I really do.
No, I just had a stressful week before vacation and did not have enough time. I forgot all about this.
Time!
What?
I hope you're de-stressed now, Andrew.
Not really.
Well,
I feel like I took a whole vacation, and now I need a vacation for the vacation.
Welcome back, Andrew. How was Disney?
It was wonderful.
Oh,
I mean, when have you ever heard someone not have a good time at Disney? For real.
It happens.
I know. I'm sure with kids, it would be a different experience.
Yeah, it would.
No.
Especially now that there's no more Fast Pass. How'd that work, by the way?
No, there is.
It's different, though.
It's called Genie Plus now.
Right, but you can only get 3, is that right?
No. So now the system is, it's very confusing, but by the end of it, I figured it out.
Oh.
First of all, you need to make sure that you're linked on all reservations, and resort reservations specifically. So you could buy a ticket that has Genie Plus, right?
Do you have want, because that's all I hear.
Well, you just asked me, so
But,
so I'm answering.
I don't understand.
So you asked me a question, so I'm answering it. That's
Okay.
usually what happens.
Yeah.
And usually on a podcast where we just talk about things, this should be the time I do that.
No, but I don't understand what you're saying.
So
Do you hear the echo, by the way? It's because we're too close.
well, I'll happily walk away from you.
Thank you.
Happily. Anyway, so instead of Fast Pass, now you get up at 7 a.m.
No.
and you can make your first reservation. When you use that first one, you open yourself up to do a second one.
Can you still use that VIP tour thing and they do it for you?
Yes.
Huh. I apologize if you're watching on YouTube. I'm picking popcorn out of my teeth.
That's great.
Well, you should.
People love to see that.
You gave me so many unpopped kernels.
Oh my god!
And I almost broke my tooth on
I didn't give you anything. Actually, you're the one who was like truffle farm dog in the bowl. Like,
okay, but you also did an inadequate job of popping the popcorn because there was more than 50% of unpopped kernels.
can I see? There's not that many.
There were so many. I ate dozens.
Look at that.
I ate dozens of them.
Yeah, there's not that many. I'm not going to throw it at you. You're not worth
I
it.
thought you were.
I'm going to
eat
throw it
them
away.
still.
No, you're not.
I've been chewing on them.
You're going to throw this at me. I'm not.
Idiot. Anyway, I'm sorry. Continue. You were saying.
No, I was done.
You were?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then
Do you know the last time that I went to Disney was really the first time in a long time since I was a little kid? That could have gone on my eye. Don't do that. Don't do that.
continue.
And so I just went with the notion of, we'll just go to the park and have a blast. I didn't know that you had to reserve stuff.
Yeah, it's
I didn't know anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I was a kid, you gave them the ticket for $16 or whatever it was. You walked in and you had a great time. And Goofy came over and picked me up. It was good.
They don't let you take pictures with the characters anymore.
COVID or just ever?
COVID.
Oh, okay.
So now what they do is they stand on like a stage thing and they just wave to you.
And you take a
go and
selfie?
Yeah.
That's so lame.
It's so lame. It's really sad. But I think in the next couple of weeks it's going to change. Right now I'm figuring out what the perfect age to bring my goddaughter to Disney is. I think it's going to be next year.
Okay.
I think that's when she'll be able to... 4 years old, right? That's like early enough.
I think I just don't understand people that go so frequently.
It's just a happy place.
It's the same.
It's just a happy place. It just gives me happy memories. I went 2 or 3 times a year when I was a kid.
Ugh. That iced tea is not very good.
I know, because it's the bougie cafe that you can't drink from.
I don't like bougie.
I don't like bougie.
And they don't have straws anymore.
I don't like bougie. But
I had
on
to use
my
a-
cruise, I stayed in the Haven.
I had to use a Dunkin'... Look, I had to use a Dunkin' straw in their coffee. Tea, whatever.
It's tea.
Yes, it's tea.
Yeah.
It tastes like they brewed it in a coffee machine, though, because there's a hint of coffee. They couldn't clean out the filter.
I don't taste the hint.
All right.
I don't taste the hint that
I love
you're talking
Hint.
about.
They should be a sponsor.
Hint?
Bold Chat, sponsored by Hint Water.
Is that the one that comes with like that's seltzer?
No, it's just water. It's flavored water.
Ugh.
It just has a hint of
I
flavoring.
don't want that. I want a seltzer.
Okay, well, this is just flavored water. It's good. It's got a hint. Cherry's my favorite.
Did you ever see that they have the water now, the alcoholic water?
That doesn't even make sense.
It
because
does.
It doesn't because
They make
alcohol is water.
Well, no, now they make it where it's like they sell water that has like vodka in it.
Why would they do that?
I like a vodka water personally with like a squeeze of a lime. That to me tastes good.
Okay, they also have hard Mountain Dew now. Have you seen that?
I am not a Mountain Dew fan.
I
Never
used to
have
be.
been.
When I lived in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, that's the big drink there.
Oh my God.
It is. I told you. They drink it by the gallon out there.
Yeah.
All of the Midwest.
Yeah.
It's a big thing.
I just don't get it. The love for Mountain Dew confuses me. It's just sugary,
Now, when I was a kid,
green.
I was a mellow yellow kid. That was my favorite.
Yeah.
It was the Coca-Cola product, and it went away for quite some time, and then it came back, and I'm pretty sure you can still get it in some places.
I have never had a mellow yellow.
It's good.
Do we want to try the drink I bought from the market?
Nope. I'm having my iced tea.
No, I'm going to go get it. Let's just try it.
So anyway,
Maybe I'll try these.
we
You have
went...
a choice. Do you want the drink or do you want this?
What is that? It's a flying chocolate man.
This is Playful Spicy.
What?
I don't know what that is. Also, my ears just got statically shocked.
Cool. Is it candy?
I don't know. Let's try it.
Oh, it's expired. Not using it.
What? Where does it say that?
On the back. Best Buy.
6/1/2022.
Damn it. Is it like jerky?
Ugh. What is this consistency?
I'm sorry. I'm not eating that. There's not a shot in hell that I'm putting that in my mouth.
What are these?
They're balls.
Spicy.
It just it can't only have the word spicy on it.
Oh, it says it right here.
What?
But I don't think that's what it is.
Well, why would it say that?
It's.
Hold on, I'm going to scan the QR code.
Do you want to know what it says?
Not really.
Right here?
What?
Oh my God, it is. Okay, I'm not eating this. Nope, not doing it.
The barcode won't even scan.
I am not doing this.
What
I'll
is
tell
it?
you that
Is it
much.
like moose testicles or something?
It's a quail egg.
So why would you read it?
Yeah.
You should have just made me eat it.
Ugh. Quail egg, sugar, fermented soy sauce, broth.
Let's do it.
I'm not doing it.
Come on.
I can't right now.
If you do it, I'll do it.
Let's do it next week.
No.
I can't do this right now.
Okay.
I'd rather not throw up.
All right.
I don't love eggs. I've said this a
They're
million
not
times.
real eggs.
That's a real quail egg.
Brown?
It's fermented.
It's like pickled?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like, a lot of their snacks, like they had crispy shrimp, all these different seafood ones, and I saw this one and I was like, ooh, quail eggs. But then I saw the inside of it and I'm like, oh, it must be a chocolate. But nope.
Chocolate
should have read the ingredients where it says right there, quail egg.
No thanks. But look how happy that guy is, except he has a bow tie for a mouth.
It's a naughty, spicy quail egg.
Is that what it says?
Yep.
No, I'm good.
Yeah. We'll try that another time.
So anyway, we went on the Norwegian Joy last week.
That's exciting.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I titled my photo album, Oh Joy. It's very clever, right? No?
Yeah.
Anyway, we had a really good time. And the highlight of it is when, you know, that slide that drops you straight down. You've seen that. It's like, and it goes over the side of the ship. So my girls dared me to do it. I did it. And they told me that my screams echoed through the tube across the entire ship. So as soon as I went down, you know, my loud, screechy girl scream. And they were like, you could hear a pin drop. Everything stopped, and everyone just looked at the slide because I was screaming so loud.
So water rides for me, I'm fine with. I can do water rides. They don't scare me.
That's not really a water ride. It's just a drop.
Yeah, slides, rides like that. I don't know. When I'm in water, or I feel like I get extra.
I'm with you because I won't go on a roller coaster, but I'll go on a log flume. You know, like I'll do it if it's wet. Does that make sense? if there's water involved, I'll do it. Like a ride with water, I wouldn't do one without.
So like a water slide that's just say like 200 or like a whatever many feet tall, you would do that.
Probably.
Yeah, same.
If I did this thing that was a straight drop down, sure. But I mean, I got water up my nose. I had a headache after because water went. I breathed at the wrong time. I thought it was over, but there was still a little bit more, so I allowed water into my nostrils.
You are that guy.
What guy?
Like, I see you probably being like a nose plug.
No, never.
Guy.
Nope, never had nose plugs ever.
But I see you doing it as you get older.
No. Around the neck? No, never. Never did it.
I love water rides, though. I'm a big fan. 10 out of 10. But I'm happy that you had fun. I will say I did laugh at your captions the entire time.
I don't understand why you're making fun of me.
Because, let me just...
Why?
They're so...
I just described what was going on.
It just is... I can't not do it without thinking of you saying it in like your Scotty way of saying it. But, where it's like almost in your announcer voice when you do the weather on Z100, which is the local station here.
Why are you making fun of me?
I'm not. It's just the way I would read it was so you.
And you're like, did they make you say this? No, no one made me do anything.
I'll pick this one.
These are from my head.
Nope, not that one. Let's do... Yep. This is good.
Why? I don't understand your obsession with this.
I have a feeling it's going to be tough to decide which day is our favorite. The beautiful beaches in Roatan, incredible dinner at Q. Then we got to see J.M. Musto's son in Footloose. Next stop, Belize.
So, I was being descriptive.
Another amazing stop, Costa Maya, Mexico. Love fresh coconuts on the beach. Cooper begged to get her hair braided. She wasn't happy with it while it was happening, but no pain, no gain. Back to the ship for dinner at Food Republic and a mind-blowing magic show. This week went fast. Last stop, Cozumel.
Why are you such a dick?
Last full day on Norwegian Joy, and we don't want to leave, but it will soon be coming to an end. One more day of fun at sea, pools, slides, bingo, laser tag, and great food-filled day. All Cooper ate this whole trip was pizza and french fries. Somehow, no matter where we are, it was always there waiting for her.
Yeah. So what's wrong with any of that?
It's just so, I don't want to say cheese, but like cheese. The way I just read it is just...
But if you don't read it in that dumb voice, it's just a descriptive comment.
But it's the same way you do the weather here. A mix of sun and cloud today, high of 55. It's going to be a wonderful day out today. Oh, a little cloudy.
I never, ever talk like that.
You 100% do.
Ever.
Even when you're about to go on the radio. That's what you do. Every time he's about to go on the radio show that we both work for, what's the number one thing he does?
Well, I mean, if I don't...
Yes, Elvis. I was on the Norwegian Joy.
Well, if I don't clear my throat, then you hear that phlegmy, froggy stuff, and no one wants to hear that. You're such a jerk. What am I supposed to do? Hey, it's sunny today. It's going to be 60 degrees. It's going to be 70 tomorrow. You
could be like, it's going to be 60 degrees in the city. C100. But instead it's going to be a little spots of sunshine.
I never,
65.
ever say that.
Well, it's better than when Scary does his.
Well, his is a lot of
I makes the sun and clouds today. High 55.
I could do mine straight through.
Yes, because again, I feel like you snap on your announcer voice.
Sunshine today, high 37, gets down to 26 tonight. Then tomorrow for your Tuesday, a little cloudy, high of 34.
That's
right now,
it.
29 in the city at Z100.
That's it.
What?
That's exactly it. That's your announcer voice.
But what do you make fun of that for?
Because it sounds like this. I'm Scotty B.
I don't think it does.
Well, it may not to you, but to everyone around you, it does sound like that.
Whatever, bro.
I mean, again, you took elocution lessons.
I took them for like a month.
Yeah, but I'm sure it like trained you how to do announcery things.
I had to. They make you hold your breath and like hold your you had to do and like hold it as long as you could and do it with a pencil in your mouth and all, like a magician.
Yeah, again, I think that you've been trained.
No, I wasn't trained
that way.
I was 18 and I did it for a month.
Well, I think that your voice, like for radio, like when you do the weather or you go on the air, it sounds like that.
Is that bad?
No, I mean it's you.
Well, I want to be an announcer, so I'll have an announcer voice. Like I need to make money being an announcer.
You could be.
I need to do voice work, voiceovers, everything, commercials.
Commercials?
Yeah.
Oh, the way you said it sounded like you had a lisp on the M. Commercials.
I did not say that.
No, because you took elocution lessons. I'm sorry.
That was 28 years ago, dude. I don't remember any of that.
Well, listen, I'm not making fun of you because,
you are.
I am making fun of you. But it's your thing. Again, if you did the weather differently, I'd be like, oh, he's in a bad mood.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you got the New York accent out on that one.
I'm in a bad mood?
You said talking.
No, even if I'm in a bad mood, I can turn that mood off just for a second so I can do my job. That's professionalism.
I've actually seen you do it.
That's what that is.
No, you dumb dick. I'll mix those Sun and Cloud today.
Yeah. You have to be able to separate life from professional job.
Yeah.
The
duties of giving out the weather on a New York station.
You're such an a-hole. It's part of my job that I have to do.
It is. Again,
So I'm not going to do it angrily.
Again, it's the same way I answer the phone. If somebody calls me for work, I'll answer, hi, yeah, of course. What do you need? Of course, I'd love to help.
Right, fake Andrew.
Yeah, but then you have fake Scotty.
That's not fake Scott. That's really me.
Well, we'll discuss more.
Right after
the
this. Break. How was that commercial?
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So good.
Sometimes the same 30-second commercials play back to back?
Yeah, what are you going to do about that?
Is that when there's no inventory, they just play the same commercial twice?
I guess.
It's just stupid.
Yeah, it doesn't.
If anything, that makes me hate that company more.
Okay.
I don't want to hear it so much.
Yeah. Well, thank God there's a skip button. Have you ever used it?
But if you skip, do we get credit for the listen?
I don't actually know.
I think you shouldn't skip them.
Okay.
Next time we say we'll be back right after this, just go get yourself a drink and come back in 60 seconds.
Unless you're driving. Don't stop the car to go get a drink.
A coffee or something. Is it 60 or is it 30? Is it 2:15s or is it 2:30s? I forgot.
I don't know. Maybe it changes every time.
I think it's 2:30s. No, it's always a minute. Anyway, I forgot.
I can see you doing good voiceover work.
I do too. And you know what? I want to turn my little basement toy room into a little voice studio.
I would love to do voiceover work.
Well, you can do lots of great accents.
A lot of them wind up sounding like Cartman.
Yeah, anytime you pretend to be me, that's what it sounds like.
Pretty much anytime I pretend to be anybody, I just make fun of them as Cartman. I feel like it just cuts to the point and people always laugh, so why change it?
Oh, people are liking,
Our last episode of Serial Killers? Yeah.
That was out of control.
That was a crazy episode.
If you didn't hear Monday's episode, go listen to it.
It was a fun time.
It was. I think it was called Parental Discretion is Advised because it was parentally not good.
Greg T curses a lot.
A lot. And you know what? It is what it is.
Yeah.
Some people just can't turn that off.
Yeah.
As a professional, when I'm talking professionally, I don't curse. There are some people that just can't get that out of their vocabulary.
But also, not to go back to your captions, it's like when you did
I hate you.
Celebrity captions.
No, you made fun of me about that already.
Not on this. I did on this radio show.
Well, you made a game out of it. You're an idiot. Why? I just try to be dumb and funny.
I think until it was brought to your attention, you would do it.
Oh. No, I did it on purpose.
Camila Cabello's here. She called me Senorita.
First of all, no, I never would have said that. You're such a jerk.
Hoping I can go to Havana with Camila Cabello soon.
I always try to,
hoping to look good for you, Selena Gomez.
I always tried to kind of infuse a song title when I took a picture with an artist and made a caption. It was funny. But in a dad joke kind of way.
Your announcer voice.
But don't.
I can't. But it's so hard because I feel like it just comes through. Like your serial killers. What's funny is when you comment as Serial Killers PC, and I know it's you. 99% of the time, if I'm getting any jab on Twitter, it's from you. 99 on that one.
Okay.
It's from you being like, "Dumb Andy is sleeping again."
Well, I mean, you wouldn't write that about yourself.
Is Andy lazy?
No, that's.
Oh, man, if only the millennial had a brain.
That comes from our account. I don't do that.
You're the account.
No, we have a web person that takes care of that. We have a social media mastermind.
Where are they?
They're out there.
Where?
In the thing.
What's the thing?
They're in the space. They're there.
In the space.
Yep.
So the space.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole thing of it.
I hate paper straws so much. I wound up having to use, did you see me gleek?
I did.
I wound up having to use like 7 paper straws to the 1 plastic one. So how is that saving waste or the earth or a turtle?
Because the turtle would get lodged up there and then it would dissolve.
A paper straw can get lodged in a turtle.
Yeah, but then it dissolves.
So?
Because it's paper.
It doesn't just dissolve. It's still irritating.
Yeah, but it goes away.
If you had a paper straw crammed up your nose and out the back of your mouth, it would be very irritating and it wouldn't just dissolve over time.
It would dissolve way faster than a plastic straw would.
But you'd choke.
I would choke with a plastic straw too.
I understand that, so you might as well just use plastic if you're going to choke on both.
I don't think this is going the way you think it is.
I don't care if people are mad at me for using plastic. I like plastic straws.
Disney changed everything to paper straws, but the problem is that there are drinks that I think are not conducive to paper straws, if I'm being honest.
Hot drinks, yeah.
Because it just melts.
First of all, you don't drink a hot drink with a straw. You're not supposed to.
Celebrities do.
But they're dumb. Why? Because they don't want to get coffee on their teeth? Oh, my God.
No,
just brush.
If you get like any of your makeup done, you don't, or it
then your makeup
lines on your mouth.
Then your lipstick goes on the straw, and you have to reapply.
Yeah, but they don't want it on the cup.
That makes me gag, by the way.
Lipstick on cup?
Yes. I will not share a cup with a girl that wears lipstick. I know I'm married. I'm saying back in the day, Amy doesn't wear lipstick. And I love that about her. But like back in the day when I was dating, and a girl would like take a sip of my drink, I'd be like, I'm done. I wouldn't have it again.
Well, we've gone through this. That's like one of your weird things where it's
I don't think that's weird. I think I'm not the only person in the world that wouldn't.
You don't share well. You've never been a share well.
I don't share well.
No. Literally the popcorn bowl, you were like, don't put your hand in it.
I tell you what's funny though. When I was a kid, if anybody even like touched my plate, I wouldn't eat it anymore. And you know, at the table, my dad would be like, "Here, try this," and he'd give me his fork. I'm like, no. Or if he stuck his fork in my food, or if anybody for that matter, I wouldn't eat it anymore. But I've evolved, and now, you know, I'll share stuff with my wife and kids. I'll drink out of their things and whatnot. But years ago, I was not. Oh my God, no, never. If you take a drink out of my cup, it's yours.
Did you just break it?
I might have.
Let's just wipe this down.
Yeah.
Interesting. Thank you for getting that wet.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if you ever want something that I have, just take a drink of it, and then you can have it.
Well, it's like you told me a couple months ago, if I wanted if I wore your jacket, you won't take it back, even if I wash it.
I wouldn't like to, but if it was a favorite jacket of mine and you really needed it, I probably wouldn't lend it to you if I really liked it.
What if I was really cold and I needed a jacket?
You did that. You took my station jacket that time, and I was like, ugh.
The Nico and Vince jacket?
Yeah.
I wonder how they're doing.
Who?
Nico and Vince?
Yeah, I know.
Am I wrong?
Yes. You are. But I told you there was that one time that my mom accidentally put my bathing suit in my dad's drawer, and he wore it. You can have it. I don't need your old man balls in my bathing suit. I don't care if it's washed. But then on the flip side, I'll stay at a hotel with no problem and sleep on those sheets. That's why it's a mental problem of mine. There's something mental in my head. I guess it all comes back to what I don't know or see can't hurt me. So I know that some big fat slob sat on the toilet before me in the hotel room, but okay, it doesn't bother me. But yet, if I go to my parents' house, I'll put toilet paper down on the seat because I know their asses were on it.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm. But it's very rare that I need to use a toilet at my parents' house for a two-bagger. Just, I only pee.
What's a two-bagger?
Poop.
Why do you call it that?
I don't know. Just came out that way. I don't like saying number two. That sounds dumb. Number two.
You don't say that?
Did you go number two? No, you say that to kids. Number two.
So saying two-bagger is like your extreme way?
I've never said that before in my life. I don't know where it came from, but that's just what came out.
I feel like it's your 90s extreme version where they wouldn't even put the E in front of it. It would just be the big X.
That's right.
Extreme.
Hey.
There's some parts of Disney that are still a little 90s-fied, like 90s-ified.
There's still Disney that's like 60s-ified. Like the Hall of Presidents. That's old as hell.
I went to that.
I love it. I went to it too.
It was great. Mm-hmm. The only problem I had was that people were clapping for some of the animatronics of the presidents, and I was kind of just confused by that.
Clapping?
Yeah.
You mean like idiots clap on a plane? Don't even get me started. I had that too.
I don't get it.
I don't either.
I really don't get it.
What do you applaud? First of all, the captain can't hear you.
No.
And second of all, why?
Right? It doesn't make sense.
Like when a train pulls into Penn Station, I don't clap.
Right?
We made it.
Yeah. Like
you're supposed to make it.
Right? And you clapping isn't like at no point was I thinking to myself, "Oh God, let me make sure they understand."
I could totally see you rolling your eyes and getting. I get angry too, but it's also the people that are like, "Have a safe flight." Not up to me.
Oh, I say that all the time.
Not up to me.
Because I feel
have
like
a nice trip. Okay.
Yeah, that's the better one. But
enjoy your flight. Okay.
But when has a flight,
they're enjoyable.
Flight, yeah. I mean, I actually do enjoy being able to read. I read a lot on planes. That's when I get my best reading done.
Really?
Yeah.
When's the last time you did a 2-bagger on a plane? Ever? I don't think I did. I think I very vaguely remember having like raging diarrhea once.
Okay, great.
Once. I would hold it if it wasn't.
I have no problems.
Really?
Yeah.
What happens when like someone's waiting outside?
I don't care.
I do.
Listen, that thing is loud, meaning like when you press the flush button, nobody knows whether you did 1 or 2. So it literally, like, you can do whatever in that room, and then the minute you press that button, it all sounds the same.
Doesn't matter. That smell wafts out into the galley.
The smell does not. I'll tell you why, because that thing gets sucked out into someplace. I don't know where.
No, but it's still going around you while it's coming out.
No.
And it's such a small space.
Well, don't you flush, more than once?
No. If you flush more than once, they know you pooped.
Nobody cares.
They care.
No.
Especially the people waiting outside, the big line, because there's only one bathroom in the front. Yeah, 3 people deep.
You care too much.
I
don't care at all.
I saw a girl come out of the bathroom one time wearing socks. I'm like, what are you doing?
So for international flights, they give you socks for, like, so I will say, hear me out on this one, like when I've flown to like New Zealand or Japan, anywhere that does that, they usually sometimes give you a kit that you can put your socks on, and they're the sticky socks. And what I do is I take my regular socks off and put those on and then use those, because I don't want to put my shoes back on if I have to go to the bathroom.
What?
I use like the grippy socks that they give you to go to the bathroom, and then I just throw the socks out at the end of the trip.
But there's puddles of urine in there.
There's no puddles of urine.
Yes, there is. People can't. Yes. You're standing there holding your hand onto the thing and all of a sudden it's like turbulent, and you piss all over the wall. What are you talking about? There's pee everywhere.
I do not want to know what you do on flights. I don't want to know, because I feel like if there was a camera on you and I could hear like your internal thoughts, it would be like, I have to go to the bathroom. Oh my God, I'm going to spray pee everywhere.
Well, first of all, that's why
I'm going to ask for a snack. Oh God, everyone's going to think I'm a fatty. Oh my God.
What?
I want to put my armrest up. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to disrupt this other person's flight.
I am incredibly considerate on a plane. I only get aisle seats.
Something tells me you look like a robot. Like you just...
Yes. In the middle, yes, because I don't want to take someone's armrest. We've been through this. But I'll only get an aisle seat because I don't want to disturb somebody having to go to the bathroom. That is the worst thing. There's some schlub sitting in the aisle, and you're in the middle, like crunched like this, and you're like, and he's sleeping. You're like, can I? And they get so angry, and I don't like waking people up. I think that's rude. You know?
I mean, at the end of the day, that's where I'm just kind of like, if I need to go, I'm going to go.
Well, I specifically will get an aisle seat because I know I'm going to get up at least twice to pee. Because that's my thing.
I like window seats because I like being able to like burrow myself into the window.
Yeah, I guess. But I would only get the window seat if I was with my family. Like on this last flight coming home, we were separated. Like my daughter was in front of us. And I felt bad, but whatever. And then, of course, first of all, can I just tell you, Miami International Airport is the biggest dump I've ever been in my entire life. I mean, LaGuardia was worse, but they've redone LaGuardia. Miami is stuck in the early 80s.
Yeah.
Like, we were walking down this, like, plain white, gross, dirty hallway, and Ashley's like, why isn't there music or something? This place is so gross. Like, I picture, like, I Love Lucy in, like, the 50s and 60s. There should be, like, salsa music playing and, like, birds painted on the wall and flamingos in Miami.
What airline did you fly?
JetBlue.
Okay, so they are redoing a lot of the terminals.
I didn't see that.
Like American or Delta, I believe. Though, like that one, beautiful. Because every time I would fly to school...
Beautiful.
Yes. Because I'm telling you, because it's a hub for one of the big airlines.
It's not for JetBlue. Fort Lauderdale is there.
I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
But no, there's really nice parts of it that are brand new, clean, modern, really nice. I think they're fixing up the other parts.
We went to 2 different ones because we had to find a restaurant. The only restaurant that they have that you can sit down and eat in is Fridays, which was in Terminal D. So we had to get back on that dumb tram and go all the way over there to Fridays. And we had to wait 45 minutes for Fridays. What kind of crap is that?
What? I'm trying to think of what airline it was. Wasn't
American had a ton of planes, so it's probably theirs.
Yes.
But
And, because we did a...
Oh, sorry.
Interesting. When we've done like a flyaway years ago.
Never went to Miami, though.
We did.
We flew to Fort Lauderdale.
False.
Huh.
We flew out of Miami once because there was at one point we were all running to get on this plane, and we were in like the brand new section, and the terminal is huge.
That's when we were on Continental.
No.
What do you mean, no?
It wasn't a Continental one.
Flight.
It wasn't a Continental flight.
What do you mean?
The merger happened years prior.
Really?
Yeah.
I still have a Continental tag on my bag.
My first debit card was a Continental one.
Really?
Yep.
Did you know that Eastern Airlines is back? What's Eastern? Because when we were in Miami Airport, there was a pilot who had no idea what he was doing, by the way. He's like, you think it's better to go this way? His tie was all loose, garbage. And then there were two flight attendants that came and gave him a big hug, and they were wearing Eastern Airline wings. So I went and did research, and apparently they started back up a couple of years ago. It's only by name, though. It has nothing to do with the original Eastern Airlines, but this company bought the rights to whatever. So there's a couple of planes, and they fly to like South America or whatever, but they fly out of JFK and apparently Miami now as well.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
It was really strange. But when the flight was delayed, like out of control, I was so angry. Like we got there at 9:45 in the morning for a 3:30 flight. Mm-hmm. And it's not by choice, it's because they kick you off the ship and you have to go.
Yeah.
And we didn't have enough time to do an excursion because it says if your flight is before 3:30 or whatever it is, that you can't do one because there won't be enough time. We were going to go to the Everglades and go on an airboat and the whole 9 yards, which would have been a lot of fun. And of course, then they delayed the flight, so it wasn't going to leave until 4:40 or something like that. And so we finally get on the plane at like 4, whatever it is, and we're sitting there for like 15 minutes. The pilot comes on and he says, "Hello, folks. Not really sure the guy that came to fuel the plane has ever fueled a plane before, so it seems like it's his first time. Not really happy with him, so we're going to call someone else to do it. We'll let you know." 45 minutes later, 45 minutes later, I guess they found someone that knew how to fuel a plane, and we were so late. We didn't get home until like 9:30. Miserable. What a waste of day. And what I didn't realize is we probably could have checked our bags and then just gotten an Uber and gone to a restaurant or somewhere, because I realized that Houston's was like 10 minutes away in Coral Gables. What a damn waste of time.
Coral Gables has some good places.
Yeah, we could have gone to the outside mall there and everything and had a great day. We wasted the entire day at this filthy dump of an airport.
Could have gone to Yard House.
It was just awful.
I love Yard House.
And Fridays had a smoking area. What is that? Like, what year is this? Right across the way, it said smoking lounge, and it had the Fridays logo and everything, a big sign on the thing. Apparently, it was like an outdoor area, but it was a bar and tables, and people were smoking, and it was outside somehow.
I cannot tell you the last time I went to a TGI Fridays.
Me neither. Well, I can last week, but before that, I can't tell you.
That's always like a last stop, I feel.
Yeah, it is.
Chili's is my favorite.
And they were out of broccoli. Chili's. How do you run out of broccoli?
Right?
Yeah. So
it's all frozen anyway.
Right. So we got the fried string beans. Those are good.
I really want to go to a Chili's now. Oh, my God. I would love a fajita plate.
I love Chili's.
Or queso.
Oh, you know what? We'll talk more about Chili's right after this. Surprise. And we're back.
Yeah.
Wait, are we making up for something we didn't do?
No, I read that if your podcast is between 20 and 45 minutes, which usually this runs, you should have 2 mid-rolls.
This one goes more than 45.
So we'll see you right back.
No. Anyway, Chili's.
I want to go to one. Can we go to one today? No, you're busy.
Where is it? Oh, is that one still in Jersey City over there? We used to go to that one a lot. By the train tracks?
Do not get me started on this.
It closed, right?
Closed.
Really?
Freaking love that Chili's.
That was a pretty decent Chili's. What do you get when you go to Chili's?
The queso.
Baby back, baby back, baby back?
No.
Oh.
Queso.
By the way, I wouldn't go to Chili's for ribs. Just because of the commercials, I wouldn't go there.
Yeah, no. It's just not. No.
It's like a rib place.
I want queso.
I'm not a queso guy.
Have you had theirs?
I don't.
It is legit just cheesy beef.
I have to say something. This is one of those things where I'm like, I don't like that. But I've really never had it.
I'm telling you, you would love this.
Moe's queso is apparently pretty good.
Queso is one of... I will go on record.
You know that queso just means cheese.
That's a top... that's one of my favorites. Did your teeth just hit the mic?
No, my nose. Oh my God, who else uses this?
Only you.
All right, good.
But yeah, it's the best. And they put like meat in there, and it's...
cholesterol, bro. Cholesterol.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just had a whole week at sea.
Well, I fell off the wagon last week. I have to go to the cardiologist on Friday. So I'm going to tell him I've been really good since I got my blood test back. I did have some bad stuff last week because when you go on vacation, you just do. But now I'm back. No fried things.
What if he's like, yeah, you're fine. Or, we mixed up the reports with someone else.
No, he won't be like, you're fine. I saw the test results. They were all red.
Please.
Except the good LDL.
I don't even know what that stands for.
I mean,
Lidl?
Yeah, Lidl. No, there's good cholesterol and bad cholesterol, and I guess my good cholesterol was okay.
Just hit this.
Isn't that gross?
Yeah.
Anyway, so at Chili's, I always I make them angry.
Chicken crispers.
No.
Oh my God, those things are so good.
I try not to get fried stuff there, but they have chicken ranchero tacos, and I make them angry because I don't want all that sauce. I don't want all that stuff. So I just get chicken tacos, lettuce, tomato, cheese, sour cream. And that's it. I completely change it. I completely changed what's on the menu.
So what you're just getting is just a chicken taco.
Correct. But
when we went to Jersey City, when you dropped me off, Scotty was like, I want a burrito. I was like, okay, I'll buy you a burrito.
Well, you offered.
Yes.
Okay.
You drove me home, so I'll buy you a food.
I would have that again today.
Let me tell you something. That quesadilla, that was good.
But I must say that it completely stained my shirt because I tried to eat it while I was driving. It's not a very neat burrito. You go to Taco Bell, that burrito's neat. You can eat it no problem. When you go to a real Mexican place, that thing's a mess.
Well,
that's a Mexican place. It's a mess.
Wow.
Go.
That was terrible.
Sorry.
That was...
Oh, come on now.
That was...
You need to leave.
What?
Terrible.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Scott sends me in with his order, and he goes, I want a burrito. Just a chicken burrito. So I look it up. It says chicken burrito. It has all these things in it. There's Scott. Tell the person I don't want this. Tell the person I don't want that.
No, I said what I did want.
The man was so confused by everything.
Confused?
Because think about it. Do you want onions? Do you want peppers? Do you want this? Do you want that? No, I don't want this, but you can add that. You could put this in it. Basically, you just want a bland burrito.
I like a burrito. I like chicken, rice, beans, lettuce, tomatoes, cheese, sour cream. That's what I like.
You
That's
basically
not bland.
just want a wrap.
That's not bland at all.
You want a chicken wrap.
No, chicken wrap doesn't have beans and rice in it.
Yeah, like the beans and rice. But yours is probably like, I want plain rice.
Why? What am I missing? What am I missing?
You did not get beans in this one. I don't remember.
Yes, I did, because remember you called me and you said, wait, just lettuce, tomato, cheese, and sour cream? You don't want rice and beans? And I was like, oh, yeah, I do. Well, because I forget. I was thinking taco. You know? Whatever, man.
I mean, it's different. I can't really talk because, like, if I make tacos for myself, do you know what my tacos are? Literally the shredded meat with the Ortega seasoning and cheese. That's all I like.
All right, Cooper.
I think it's delicious.
She only eats chicken and lettuce and cheese, and then really only eats the cheese at the end of the day. And the shell if it's a Dorito Loco.
I've never had a Doritos Locos taco.
It's good.
I just don't see it tasting good. I'm just confused.
It's just a big giant
nacho cheese
Dorito
chip.
with stuff in it.
Like maybe Cool Ranch. Do they have a Cool Ranch shell?
They do not.
The limon ones are delicious.
Nope. No, they're not. The chips with the hint of lime, I don't like it because it's very fake lime flavor.
Hint of lime chips always.
Okay.
And they make a spicy one.
Do you think Amy would like that ring?
Yeah.
Our anniversary's coming up.
You should get her one. I get a referral bonus. Just kidding, I don't.
I don't know if she'd wear it, though, because where would girls wear that ring if they're married?
This finger.
But that's where you wear your wedding.
She can stack them.
I don't think she'd want that. I think she would love what the ring does, but I don't think that she'd want to wear it.
You won't know.
Doesn't it tell you when you snore at night, too?
Yeah. Look, we could check my sleep
No,
report.
I don't want to see all that.
How did I sleep last night?
What are all the things it does?
I could tell you right now.
So it's basically like an Apple Watch, but it does a lot more?
So this is my heart rate.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think that's all crap. I think they guess.
Okay. Well,
yep. And
that's fine.
People believe anything technology tells them.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
It's true.
Scotty's rants.
It's true.
I don't believe technology. The robots are coming for you.
Yeah. I don't think I really snored that many times.
I would actually believe that. So right now it says I have an 81 score in my readiness because of how I slept. I didn't really sleep well.
Yeah,
I only got a good score.
Pull up your current heart rate. I'll rile you up, and I'm going to see if it goes higher.
It does, because right before vacation, I had a bad incident, and my heart rate literally went from like, oh, relax, because usually it's good. Sam's boyfriend, William, actually looked at it because he's into all the fitness things and was like, oh, tracking this. He goes, oh, yeah, your heart rate's in a good position.
Mm-hmm.
Usually I'm in between 55 and 65. It's great. That I could see the hour that it went up, and it went all the way up to 100, and it was really bad.
Can we talk about doing what you did without being specific? Because everybody's done that.
Maybe another time.
Okay.
But I got a 77 score, a night of deep sleep. I got a nice amount of sleep.
It doesn't know that you slept deep. Just because you didn't move, your ring doesn't know.
Yeah, it does. It could tell by your heart rate.
It doesn't. So it knows that you're sleeping deep because your heart rate is lower?
So I deep sleep I got an hour and 51 minutes of. Light sleep I got 3 hours, 24 minutes of. I was up twice. It even shows you when you're up.
You millennials will believe anything your phone tells you.
Says the people that are Gen X and boomers and believe in everything on Facebook. This meme told me that the global conspiracy is conspiring to kill me. Share, like...
That actually made no sense. But no, I don't believe what Facebook tells me.
You don't, but your generation does.
That's not true.
At least I'm wearing something for my health. You guys are sharing and liking things that are crazy.
Stupid people from my generation do.
Well, there's a lot more than you think.
What? No, I know there's plenty. Trust me.
This iced tea is good.
Yeah, but you're drinking it from the lid.
So?
No.
Is that another one of your things?
Somebody put their dirty ball hands on your lid when they pushed it on like this, and it went over your mouth hole. See? They put it on like that right after they wiped their butt.
So is your hand ever, like, dirty?
My hand's dirty, but I don't serve food with it. I'm just saying.
Are you going to have a barbecue this summer?
You want to come?
Yeah, you should.
What are you setting me up for?
I'll bring over pasta salad.
No. Hot pasta salad in the sun?
I would plan on it.
Gross.
Yeah, I would leave it right out there baking in the sun.
With mayo in it?
I can't say bleh because I would eat it, but...
What would you put in a pasta salad? See, I don't like... Again, I don't think that I like pasta salad. However, I do like macaroni salad. That technically is pasta salad, is it not? Did I spit on you?
Again for spitting on me.
Sorry.
That's
pasta. Pasta.
SeaWorld.
Pasta. SeaWorld?
Yeah, it's like Splash Zone.
Shamu splashing you? Okay. Is Shamu still alive?
No.
One of them must be. There have been so many Shamus, haven't there?
I don't know.
Is there like Shamu 2?
They all got shut down from the Blackfish.
But they still must live somewhere.
Maybe.
All right.
Okay.
Pasta salad.
What was I even okay, I'd put like celery.
First of all, what kind
carrots.
of pasta? Would it be curly-Q, like corkscrew,
Love
rotini or something?
Basically, I'm just going to go to the Italian deli down the street and just buy theirs and just bring it to your house.
Okay.
Because that's what we do in the summer and it tastes pretty good. But I have to be in the right mood for it because sometimes, here's the thing. This also happens with like cream cheese or other things. I don't like a lot of something.
Can I tell you something?
What?
Bagel stores. You may not have this anyplace other than New York and New Jersey. But a bagel store, you will ask for a bagel. Yes, can I have an egg bagel with cream cheese, please? And you will open said egg bagel, and there will literally be a pound of cream cheese on it. No human being can eat as much cream cheese as they give you when you order a bagel at a New York bagel store.
Yeah.
None. You go to Bagel Boss on Long Island, it is this thick, and it's cream cheese galore.
And this is what I was going to say is because sometimes you get me Bialys that have the strawberry cream cheese, which, by the way, is not a weird combination.
Well,
I just want to put that out into the world.
It is.
Bialys are delicious.
Yes.
They're like onion, right?
There is a pocket of onion in the middle.
It's delicious, and I do strawberry cream cheese on it. So it's like you get onion and cream cheese and like strawberry. It sounds weird, but it's delicious.
See, to me, it's butter on a Bialy.
But it's too...
What's a Bialy?
Well, we just explained that.
No, that's what everyone else is saying.
Well,
that don't live here.
Well, we explained it prior.
Not really.
So the pocket of onion on like the English muffin size.
It's not English muffin. It's bigger than that. It's round like a bagel, but it doesn't have a hole in it. It has a hole in the top part, but the bottom part is like pink and has onion crap on it.
Well, it's delicious.
It is with butter.
Yeah. Well, or strawberry cream cheese. It's whatever floats your boat. But it's so good. But the problem is every time you order from there, I feel like I wipe off at least half of the cream cheese.
Yeah. So you know what you should do?
Save it.
No, but what you should do is you should buy another one, plain, just say, hey, can you cut that in half, please? and then you can use the cream cheese from one of them to put on the other, and it's still too much for two.
Yeah.
They waste so much.
Infinite Bialys.
Yeah, and do you remember when the big cream cheese shortage? Apparently not at bagel stores.
Yeah, no.
They charged more, but they gave you the same amount. Load it up.
This is a scam. Something's going on. Let's look into this. Let's do a 6-part investigative series. We'll interview deli owners. Why do you put so much on? Hey, why are you talking to me?
I told you I used to work at a bagel store. That was my last job before I moved to Cedar Rapids.
Wow.
I worked at Bagel Mania.
So you mentioned Iowa twice this episode.
Well, it was relevant to the story both times.
I feel like we've also been away from each other, so you probably have been holding them up.
Holy hell in a handbasket. I did not tell you this, and it is related to that. So when we were in Miami waiting to board the cruise ship, we were at a hotel. We stayed the night, and the floor that we came with that the breakfast, continental breakfast room, you know. So we went in there, and the room was full. So we were sitting on like the edge of a table on like these two little end tables, and so while the girls were getting their stuff, there was a guy sitting there. I'm like, "Do you mind if we sit over here?" And he's like, "No, it's fine." So we sat down. His wife was getting her bagel or whatever she was getting. And he's like, "Oh, you're going on a cruise?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Which one?" And this and that. And he was going on some cruise with like some like not Journey, but some old band like that. There was like a 70s rock cruise. And I forget what band, Toto or something, was on this cruise. Something like that.
Africa is one of my favorite songs of all time.
It wasn't them, but it was something like that. I'm like, wow, those guys are still alive. He's like, yeah, I don't know. So anyway, we came to talking, and you know, where you from? Oh, I'm from Long Island. Where are you guys from? I'm from Northeast Iowa. I said, really? He's like, yeah, you know, Waterloo, Cedar Rapids. I'm like, shut up. I used to live in Cedar Rapids. Do you live near the Westdale Mall? And we had we were able to talk about things. And I was like, I used to work for APAC Teleservices. He's like, oh, huge. They're not there anymore. And like we were talking. It was
What
great.
was his name?
I don't know.
Oh, great.
Yep. Don't know what his name was. He told me, but I forgot.
You were so happy. You texted me and other Scott.
I did. That's right. I totally forgot.
I just met someone from Cedar Rapids.
I did.
And Scott actually had a really good comeback.
He did.
He said the conversation lasted as long as his text.
Corn. Okay. Take care. The fact that I forgot that I texted you that, I totally forgot. But it was cool because it just happened to run into a guy from Cedar Rapids.
Well, can I say one thing?
Yeah.
I went to a party over the weekend, and Sam said to me, I said, I don't really want to go to the party by myself. Are you going to be there? She's like, you're such a good person when it comes to like meeting other people. I do not see myself as that person at all. I do not think I'm a person that you throw into a social situation and I'm immediately just going to be like, hi.
You just stand in the corner? But you're so personable.
I don't think I am.
I do.
I don't.
Maybe you don't. Maybe not when you're meeting new people.
Again, but even when I meet new people, like I get it. Like I'll say hi and I'll make like small talk, but to me, I have an expiration like counter in my head if the conversation's not going well, and then it's like pull back.
Well, my problem is if I start talking to somebody like this guy, I forget things.
I'm terrible with names.
The worst.
So bad.
I'm the worst.
We need to get better at that.
They say the way that you're supposed to do that is when they tell you the name, you repeat it back. Oh, hi, John.
Listen, I've tried several times. Guess you can't remember it the minute they say their name.
I know.
Hi, John. And then when I'm supposed to repeat it, Peter. Nope. John.
Yeah, I'm the worst. But I could go to a bar by myself. I don't care. But I would probably not initiate a conversation with somebody else. Like if there was a dude sitting next to me at the bar, I don't think I'd say, hey, man, what's up? You know, I would. No.
I'm not that person. I know my limits. I'd rather like be on my phone.
Of course.
Bring a book.
That's the problem. Like I could go out to dinner alone if I had to. No problem. But now your face is just buried in your phone. Otherwise, you feel like an idiot. You know, you're just sitting there looking around. Otherwise, like you have to be doing something.
Yeah, bring
a
book.
It's look at your. Well, I mean, you're not going to Red Lobster and reading a book by yourself.
Well, I'm not going to Red Lobster first.
Well,
so.
I've been to Red Lobster solo before.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, usually like I've been to restaurants where I'm either waiting for somebody, I'm early,
or pretending you're
times.
waiting for somebody.
No.
Oh, they didn't show.
I don't mind. I really don't mind eating by myself. If anything, it's great.
Do you get a table for two and be like, no, it blew me off?
No.
No.
When I went to Nashville a couple of months ago, because Josh was working, I would just go out during the day and do my own thing. I had great barbecue by myself. I went and got chicken by myself. I had a
Why
great time.
Why do you do that little accent thing when you say myself?
Because it was Nashville. Yeehaw.
See, there are certain restaurants where I think it's more normal to be eating alone. Like, I go to a Waffle House, no problem. Sit down, yep, scattered, smothered, covered, everything, and you don't feel like a jerk sitting there by yourself, because I feel like that's the kind of restaurant where people would go by themselves. And I don't know why.
Yeah,
but
because it's quick.
That or a diner at a counter or something like that, no big deal.
Yeah.
But you're not going to go to, I don't know, Houston's and like by yourself and walk in there, like a nicer restaurant.
I mean, honestly, if it's your only option, because half the times when we do like events places, there's days where it's like someone's working or someone's doing this. So, I mean, you go to, well, that's a Denny's.
Denny's, yeah. And she doesn't work there anymore.
Yeah,
that kind hostess Laura. For years. Her name I remember.
Well, I mean, you've seen her for how many years?
Every year for 10 or 11.
Yeah.
Yep. More 9, because we did miss that one.
Yeah.
And then the one time I didn't go because it was a huge line. I was like, screw this. And I didn't go. It's too bad.
Huh.
So, anyway.
Well, I feel like that was a fun episode of
nothing
all over the place.
It was just nothing.
We talked about things.
And there were some things I wanted to mention, but I forgot and I didn't write them down because, you know me, I didn't take my Prevagen today. So I forgot everything that I wanted to say.
Well, sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
But, that's why we do it every week, so.
I guess, yeah, but, sometimes it won't make sense anymore. Like, if it was something related to the trip that I wanted to talk about and I forgot, then next week it would just be, like, weird, out of place.
True.
What are we having for lunch?
I don't know.
I don't like to go home too late because then there's traffic.
What time is it?
It's afternoon.
Oh, it's 12:09.
Afternoon.
Yeah.
So I'm not even sure that I want to drive you home. Is that okay?
Well, I'm driving. No.
Why?
Because I stayed to do this.
Well, this is your job. Is it not? Like, I have to drive through the tunnel and then come back through the tunnel?
Yeah.
No, I don't want to. See, I don't want to go to your house and then come back to right where I am now to pass it again to go
I have been bamboozled then.
No, those are jelly beans.
No, you told me, stay until 11, I'll be done. And then I did my end of the deal. I could have gotten a ride home with Scary.
Okay, I'll drive you home. But you still have to take me to New Jersey tomorrow.
Yeah, no problem with that.
I have to go to the garage and
Are you
pick something
excited
up.
to be in my car?
No.
Why?
Because other asses were in that seat, and I have to put down a toilet paper shield.
Okay, please don't bring a toilet paper shield into my car.
A toilet seat cover
Please
is what
don't.
I meant.
Please do not. You're insane.
Sometimes I am, Andrew. Sometimes I am.
Until next time.
That's
we
it?
hope you've enjoyed.
They
it's
haven't.
52 minutes.
They haven't.
You got to get home.
Yeah.
Let's just...
Although, a few minutes of that were commercials. Since you so rudely added an extra minute.
So now it's me.
Yeah.
It's me again, folks. I'm so sorry.
That's this morning. You were like,
Direct all comments to @AndrewPug.
Hey, you
all
know
your
what?
hate comments, or just respond to Scotty's snarky tweet that's going to be about me adding an extra commercial in.
We should just sneak in an extra break. They'll never know.
Said that.
They'll never know.
Never said that part.
Oh.
You would know if there's a commercial in there. It goes from our voices to all of a sudden, looking for a college plan.
But they may have forgotten that there was already one break.
I'm going to make you eat one of these quail eggs.
Next week.
Okay. Done.
We should have Greg T come in and do it.
Done.
He'll eat anything.
We got to make sure he's
Obviously.
not allergic to anything.
If you didn't hear Greg T eat anything, please listen to this week's Serial Killers. It
was a good one.
And it was long, too, so you kill some time.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Well, until next week.
Oh, I got to go get the bowl.
Please.
Not until next week.
Yeah.
Oh, today's Wednesday.
Yeah, unless we add a bonus this Friday.
I don't think we can.
All right. Well,
All right.
Until next week.
Say clink, Andrew.
Clink! You done?
I think so.
Cool.
Don't stop it yet.
Why?
Because we have to do that thing at the end where we like to say things.
Things.
Okay.